looking at it from the outside, it really does border on insanity. Because we've been doing this for a very long time as Udag. And I think Hlegisayo is we have no idea what we're doing. It really is looking exhausting and embarrassing to say the least. Because here's the thing. They're gonna wake up every day now because of passion and because of the public attention that this is being given, right? They're gonna wake up every single day, go to hospitals, keep foreigners out, but then eventually, after a couple of weeks, they're gonna get tired, right? And they're gonna go back to their normal lives, having solved absolutely nothing. Foreigners that they detest are going to go back again into hospitals, and the hospitals are going to be full again. And then after 4 or 5 years, they're going to go back again and do the protest once again because there's tough economic. It looks insane. It's the same thing that we keep doing over and over again. We wake up, we go and burn Pakistani businesses and we shut them down. We say we're sick and tired. Operation Dudula is going to do whatever because of elections and they want the relevance. And then when it's all said and done, you continue with your merry lives. Yeah, the exhauster. Like it's a fool's errand. It's a fool's errand. Because this passion that they have now is umlilo maqubula. They're gonna get exhausted. They you this is not you're not getting paid for this, remember. They're not getting paid. So they're gonna do this for a specific period. We've been seeing the cycle over and over again, and now it's like South Africans don't see it. What you're doing means absolutely nothing. It serves nothing. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to go and chase out a Pakistani. But the reality is this. Pakistanis have their own network that they use. Number one, they collaborate to either purchase things cheaper. So they have a connection. The reason why their items they can always outcompete South Africans, it comes back down to the very same thing I keep saying. Unity is what's killing us. Because you can't compete with a Pakistani. You have to buy Zinto from a learner from your supplier as an individual, meaning you have to go and buy it at just maybe stock price because you're going to be buying in bulk. But when you're coming in and you're a group of maybe 50 Pakistani shop owners, you can negotiate very, very friendly prices. That's number one. Number two, they also manufacture their own things. We also know that they manufacture their own shit. Right. And they move around their items. That's why their items are sometimes over the expiry date because they can move one item from this shop to another to see maybe if markets. That's what they do. Instead of you studying that, instead of you reading Capitalist Nigger and understanding how to create wealth amongst us, we go around in fool's errand. We come together. That's the opportunity. That's what when you're coming together to talk about how you're gonna turn over a matafula of ladies selling tamatis on the side of the road as Operation Dudula. You understand how powerful you are at that moment. How you understand that moment there when you're sitting there as a group, if you have the power of putting together hundreds of people to go and do A, B, and C, you understand how powerful if all of those 100 people said we're going to put together all of our resources. As a Stokfella, create a business, and then we're all going to do exactly what the Pakistanis are doing and outcompete them out of business. You understand how simple then the solution is. We come together for nonsense. When we come together for stupid. Oh man, like yo, it's so it borders insanity when you're looking at it. It's like watching people just engaged in an insane activity that doesn't yield anything for them, and yet they're just passionate about it. Like right there and there, that moment when you're standing up and saying Asambeni Selona, why not say Asambeni so some suppliers if we buy these things in bulk and we all buy from each other? You understand that? Instead of you saying let's go and block hospitals, instead of you can say, Yazini, it's very cheap to import izinto from China. Just about 100 right now, thinking about going and turning over automatis bamama because bama foreign. Yazi uma singathatha nje sihlanganise sonke sithi shwi. Sibambe izinto kuthemo esishibhile mase sivule yethu lona sidayiselane thina stationary. Siqashe ingane zethu. You understand how simple life then becomes? You understand that, right? The problem is we're not working and we just have time to do the most stupid things ever. The solutions are in front of us. They're here. The eggs are expensive. Eggs are expensive. Chickens lay eggs for free. About hundreds. Why are we not thinking along those lines? What does this do for you? We are disappointing as Utaki. We are disappointing. So look at sense and and it's okay. It's okay. I understand why we don't see it. The people you are chasing are your market. That's your market. That's who's going to liberate you. That's who is going to create the job for you. But you don't see that. You'd much rather go and wait and waste your time and wait ngaphandle hospitals just so that you can be omaqanyile and check people's IDs and for a couple of weeks, and then you're going to get tired because the public is going to move on and find a new scandal, and then you're going to be left not knowing what to do with yourself, and you're going to sit back and go back home to enjoy the 350 grand, wasting your time unnecessarily. About 100, if I go 350, that's 35,000. If I go 100 rand, let's say 350 grand, and you have 35,000. That's a solid business. If you put that 35,000 rand as an example, you can create a solid business. And then you all decide, instead of you buying a Pakistani, you're going to buy it from yourself. If instead of you deciding what you're going to buy bread from, you can create your own microeconomy with one funding. You can get land. Instead of us coming together to do constructive things, why do we always lean towards destructive nonsense?
Mina bahlobo, it's not like against Operation Dudula or support or whatever. But in 10 years, you would see Operation Dudula ngeke solve anything at this point. And no government uyazi nje ukuthi nje ingakhosa kuphela nje i-chaos le abayifunayo kuphela. But angeke solve anything because ama-foreigner awafuni ukuhamba. So izinto zokwenzeka izogcina senilwa nodwa nilimazana. Bese bebona ukuthi okay sendalimazana-ke bese beletha i-solution bo. Bayazi ukuthi ngeke ama-foreigner ahambe. Yathatha ikhwama zabo bese bethi okay South Africa siyahamba. Ngeke bahamba. Nizogcina nje senilwa nilimazana. Bese nilimazene-ke bese baletha i-solution. Ukuyini i-digital ID. Yayibona lento leyo. Izokwenzeka lento uthanda ungathandi. Lento nje i-global. It's part of sustainable goals. Uma unefone usebenzisa i-smartphone, efonini yakho unayo le app le wena. Le app le ikutshela ngama-sustainable goals. Moya kwi-website yabo labantu laba. Uyofunda ukuthi yini kahle lama-sustainable goals. Uthola ukuthi unumber 15 wabo yi-life on land. Yabona lento maybe ichaza kwi-website ngosinyile mina kwi-website mina ngiya-research yakhe. Yabona? Ithi kuzobe kunani? Sensors and monitors connected to the Internet of Things. Bakhuluma ngento enje, sensors and monitors connected to the Internet of Things. Lebeqhubeka bathi cloud-based data platform, blockchain-enabled tracking systems and digital product passports unlock new capabilities for the measurement and tracking of environmental and social impact across the value chain. So yonke into izobe i-tracked wena uzo-track because wena uzobe u-connected to the Internet of Things. Wena nje ne-internet nizobe niyinto eyi-one. You'll be like an electronic something wena. Ngeke usaba yilo muntu owuye. Yayibona? Le nto bebeyi-attempta ngo-2020 ile nto abasazoyenza namanje. So bazosebenzisa yona le illegal immigration problem ukuze bagcine sebe-establisha le nto, because by 2030 kumele wonke umuntu abe nayo i-digital ID. They must be able to track each and every one of you by 2030. Igoal yabo le. So uthanda ungathandi noma le nto ibhaliwe ngisho eBhayibhelini ukuthi izokwenzeka. Ukuthi izokwenzeka nje isikhashana esincane. So mawuzwa ama-Christians ethi kuzoba khona ikingdom ka-Antichrist kanjalo kukhulunywa ngayo ku-Revelation 13. Yabo? Angeke ukwazi ukuthenga noma ukudayisa uma ungakwazi ukutrackeka, bekufake le nto ezokwazi ukutracker. Angazi noma niyawabuka yini ama-movie, ningathi niwabuka ama-movie injani kanti? Because everybody will be tracked, like according to the movies, umuntu uyakwazi ukutrackeka, uyakwazi ukuthenga ngesandla sakhe, just the palm of your hands. Uthi tit, you pass, ungena store, thenga yonke into with the palms of your hands. Because when you be connected to the Internet of Things, la uhamba khona bayatracka, bayakubona ukuthi ubani wenzani wakuphi into ezinjalo. So mina ngikutshela because ngifuna wazi enze thona uzidecidele wena ukuthi uyafuna ukuyithatha le nto mase ifika noma ufuni yini. Yebo, kodwa yona according to the Bible uNkulunkulu against yona, because ekugcineni izokushintsha wena ubuntu bakho ubusaba umuntu lo, because uzobe connected to the Internet of Things. Yebo, izoshintsha kancane nje i-DNA yakho.
Operation Dudula says it is protecting South Africans, that it's defending jobs, healthcare, and safety from being overwhelmed by foreign nationals. It's a message that resonates with many because the frustration is real. But what happens when frustration becomes policy without proper facts to back it up? So let's look at the numbers. South Africa has a population of about, give or take, 65 million people. Migrants, both documented and undocumented, form about 4 to 5% of the population, and yet they've become the center of blame for everything from unemployment to overloaded clinics to crime. Is that proportionate or is it convenient? Most migrants in South Africa are also not in high-paying jobs. In fact, more than 80% of them do informal work. Domestic work, street traders, construction laborers, shop assistants. And these jobs are often unregulated and severely underpaid. And yes, that raises very valid concerns, because in a broken labor system, cheap, unprotected labor becomes attractive at the expense of local employment, wage growth, and local skills development. But that is not a migration issue. That's a labor enforcement issue. Another concern is safety. People ask, why is there an increase in informal settlements and registered businesses, people overstaying their visas, or being here undocumented? The answer is often delays and dysfunction in the legal system. Because right now, over 100,000 asylum applications are stuck in a backlog. And some have waited up to 5 years just for clarity. So while follow the legal route sounds reasonable, the legal route itself is broken and non-functioning. Then there's another flashpoint, healthcare. There's a deep belief that migrants are overwhelming clinics and hospitals, but surveys by medical NGOs show the opposite. Many migrants avoid clinics and hospitals out of fear of being either mistreated or deported. So again, the problem is not overuse, it's exclusion, poor communication, and underfunded systems. And here's something we don't talk about enough. Western migrants from Europe, North America, Australia, they are also here. They live in well-resourced suburbs, benefiting from favorable exchange rates, and have access to top-tier private healthcare. But public anger never focuses on this. So when we do debate migration, we must ask, are we being objective or selective? The truth is, South Africans have valid concerns about unemployment, about exploitation, about safety, but blaming migrants, especially low-income African migrants, don't solve our problems. It won't build jobs for us. It won't fix our housing. It won't reform home affairs and improve labor protections. Those are structural failings, and they also need structural solutions. So before we rally behind movements that promise protection, we need to ask, are they offering solutions or are they scapegoating? Because if the goal is a safer, fairer, functional South Africa, then we need policy.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mkosa Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash the like button. There are South Africans who are saying the Operation Dudula, it's something like very useless and that people are gonna get tired. But this thing has been going on for years. Kesana klale 5 years ngende Operation Dudula bantu after some few years bayende baphenzela lapho batsino and then baqale phansi futhi bayenda again, but it's just something leluki circulator but kungana improvement. People are saying ukuthi they will never win ngale Operation Dudula labayenda because ukhumbule number one ukuthi these people are not getting paid, so they are doing this thing for free, meaning ukuthi sooner or later they're gonna get tired and maforeigners aqhubeka agqwale edibhedlela aqhubeka futhi agqwale nasemaklinikhi nalabo baqosha khona batobuyela. So people are saying ukuthi this thing Operation Dudula nje, it's something like very useless, but moshela isikhathi sabo and energy yabo. They should just take that time because they will never win this battle. And parliament, whenever they say this, especially South Africans ukuthi abavani and foreigners, they're just saying ukuthi niyasibhedzela yati niyasibhedzela. But guys, nkosi yami, it's true. It's not the first time it's been Operation Dudula yendega. It's been happening for years. Yendege ithule iqale phansi buyele maforeigners agqwale baqale phansi, but it's something lengakase ayaphumelela ukuthi sithi maforeigners awasekho eSouth Africa. Bayabuya baqale phansi baqoshe itolo baphenze futhi again babuye. Semoya masowehlile ayabuya futhi foreigners. So it's something generally loku iqhubeka ngaleyo ndlela without improvement. So please do comment what you think below down on the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. This is the end of my video. I'm signing out. Goodbye.